What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to In This Moment. Yes, indeed, In This Moment, fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Helena Leonard, and Helena wanted to see me react to this song by In This Moment called Big Bad Wolf.
I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in!
Now, have I heard this song before? I don't think so, but I don't know. The name of the title sounds familiar. I don't know. I'm looking at the title of the song, Big Bad Wolf, and something is telling me, just by the title, that I've heard the song before, but I'm trying to place a melody to match with the title, and I'm not matching it. So maybe I heard it in passing. It's possible. I don't know. Look, here's how it's going to work out. We're just going to play this one by ear. If by some chance we're going along with this and I hear the song and all of a sudden my brain goes, oh, wait, yeah, hold it right there. I've heard this before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by In This Moment. Shocking. And the video has 48.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. In This Moment, Big Bad Wolf official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Yeah, there it is. There's that word official coming off of their official page. Yeah. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Even in these chains, you can't stop me. 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 I was upon the time that was a nasty little biggie filled with pride and greed. I was upon the time that was an equal little piggy typical disease. You see this little pig is slowly becoming my own worst enemy. You see this eagle pig, she's a flopper. change, you can't stop me. Won't you let me in? Won't you let me in? I'm in everywhere that you've been. I want nothing but lose and nothing inside to win. Won't you let me in? Won't you let me in? I'm already in these skins. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf that let the games begin. You see, I am the wolf, and this dirty little bitch.
There's a lot of digital. There's a lot of digital. If you're really looking at the song, okay, from the beginning to this point, 217, it's being pretty dominated by digital. A lot of synthetic, a lot of digital sound being utilized, a lot of keyboard, a lot of patches, a lot of sampling, a lot of pad work. It is pretty dominant. Now, when guitars come in, when bass comes in, they assert themselves and they take over the lead and they become the dominant voice. But they've been used very sporadically. Pretty much, I mean, okay, I believe what we just heard was the chorus. It would make sense because we're coming down again. I believe what we just heard was the chorus. And okay, they were definitely the dominant voicings in there. Prior to that, though, during the verse, during the pre-chorus, they came in every once in a while and did a one rhythmic pattern, like jun jun, and then they were out again for like the next 2 measures or next 3 measures, and then they come in jun jun, you know, and then it's just things like that. That's all they would do. But for the most part, the dominant voice up to this point has been the digital. I don't know how I feel about that. I will say this. I will say this. I don't hate it. At least I don't think I hate it. And I don't feel like I hate it. I'm not sure if I like it though. I don't know. I don't know really. I don't know where I stand yet. I'll have to keep listening. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe it will. Vocally, I see why she's doing what she's doing for the sake of the song. I like her approach, switching styles. I see the reasoning for it. I do. And she's doing a fine job of it. I don't know personally if I'm a fan of it, but I get it. I understand why she's doing it for the sake of the song. So I'm not mad about it. I'm absolutely not mad about it. I'm fine with it. I don't know. Let's keep. Maybe I'll come around. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. But let's keep going for now. Let's see where this goes.
You see, I am the wolf, and this dirty little piggy lives inside of me. You see, every now and then I forget which one I want and which one that I need. I have come to realize that both of them have become a necessity, and I have come to realize that every call with animal I choose to fly. Everything I say, you lie along with me. This only singing so because of me. Anytime I cry, you always laugh at me. No matter what you do, you won't belong to me. She's got a hold on me. Maybe she's just what they want me to be. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you can't stop me.
So, 2 verses. It's like, okay, not exactly 2 verses. It's like verse A, verse. It's still 1 verse, but the verse is split in half from a vocal perspective. And again, the 2 sides of the coin. You know, one being more of a spoken word / whisper / hidden aggressive or suppressed aggressive approach, and then all of a sudden flip the coin, and now you have this melodic singing. almost in a sultry and seductive style. Two polar opposites when it comes to singing style. It very, very different. And it works. It does work for the same. I think the reason it works is because by utilizing her vocal approach in the way that she's doing, she's showing there is a very clear split in the verse. And like I said, verse A, verse B. Verse A with that, spoken, whispered style, and then verse B with the melodic singing style. So you're having those two sides of the same coin, and that it's showing that diversity is pretty cool. That duality is really cool. And then pre-chorus, very hard hitting with that kick, especially with the kick drum, that just hammering it, do. I mean, that's very impactful, very driving us, pushing us, kicking and screaming into the chorus. Whether we want to go or not, we're going. And I like that. I like that approach from the drummer. Let's keep going here.
Maybe she's just what they want me to be. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. I want you to let me in. I want you to let me in. I'm in everywhere that you've been. I want nothing to lose and nothing that you win. I want you to let me in. I want you to let me in. I'm already in these chains. I'm the big guy, just like the game's beginning.
On the bass on the 3/8.
All this craziness.
No, 16.
This can't. Get the fuck out of my head!
16.
I can't. Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me.
I like that.
Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me.
I like that. You hear the hi-hat coming. They go into that breakdown, right? And there's nothing except just hum. There's nothing but just sustained note. And all of a sudden, here comes the hi-hat. I like that. And then we get the hit. What was it? Ba-da-da-da, I think is what it was. Da-da-da-da. And then what they did after that, rather than have the kick come in, they had the bass come in, the bass guitar come in. And the bass guitar was doing the part of the kick drum. Doom, 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 doom. Hitting those downbeats. While the hi-hat reinforces. I like that. It's different. I was expecting the kick drum to come in. Instead, we get the bass. Nice call. Nice call. It switches things up a little bit. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't take me. Even in these chains, you won't hold me.
That growth. I'm sorry. I got to go back and hear that again. Nope, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to go back, we're going to go back. That whole break was very well done. It started with subtle growth, and then as we went along, it grew more and more aggressive in how quickly it grew. It was like, I mean, it wasn't just a linear thing. It wasn't just this. It was more of a curvature. So it starts out here, right? And it's going along and it's growing and growing. And the farther we go along, the steeper the curve gets until we're like right at the top pinnacle where we hit the impact point back in again. Great approach. I like that better than your typical, linear thing where it's constant growth, the same rate of growth the whole time. Nah, we had a slow rate of growth That slowly got a little bit big, but then it grew big towards the end. It really got heavy towards the end. I like that. I like that. That's far more of a curvature than just a linear straight line. Let's check this out again. Let me back up a little bit more. Yeah, here we go.
Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me.
It's so gradual.
Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't take me. And in these chains, you won't hold me.
Skyrocketed right there.
Even in these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. I want you to let me in. I want you to let me in. I'm in everywhere that you be. I got nothing to lose and nothing to win. I want you to let me in. I want you to let me in. I'm already in these chains. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf, don't let the games begin. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf, don't let the games begin.
Oh, a little different there on that last phrase. Okay. Taking the last phrase of the chorus, taking that last measure and repeating it 3 times, and the 4th time, a little variance, getting away from the chorus a little bit, giving it that finality. I like that. That's smart. No, I'm going to save it all. I'm going to save everything. I'm going to save everything I'm going to say for the review. Let your mind wander. Let your mind wander a bit here. Let me get my thoughts together, and I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was In This Moment with Big Bad Wolf. This was a request from Helena Leonard. Okay, there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to do my best to compress where I can, when I can, and as much as I can on certain subjects, because there's certain things I'm going to say about certain things that really kind of can be and should be, and I will, to the best of my ability, mash them all together into one subject. So I'm going to do my best to, but even then, I don't know if this is going to be a short review or not. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's going to be I think this is going to be at least a 10-minute review, if not more. So you might want to get comfortable. Let's start with the score first. And I think the score is actually going to shock a few people. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm having a little bit of a hard time believing the score myself, but it's the score I feel it deserves. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.2. Yeah, 8.2. Believe me, nobody is more surprised by that score than me, especially looking at the first, 2 minutes of the song. I was like, I don't know, we'll see. And we ended up with an 8.2. But yeah, I feel good about that score. And that is the score I feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, an 8.2. What does that mean? Well, an 8.2 would translate to a great scale rating. So, believe it or not, I think this is a great song. It would get 4 out of 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, an 8.2, great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh, Nelly, so glad you asked. This song really, I know you hear this come from a lot of people when it comes to songs, and this is a very cliche thing to say. I know it is, and I'm probably gonna slap myself later for saying this, but it's true, and it's really the only way I could describe it. This song grew on me. It did, and it listen. Watching my reaction, the first like minute and a half to 2 minutes, I wasn't terribly impressed. I was kind of okay. Let's just address the elephant in the room here, okay? The digital. Was it utilized? Oh yes. Oh yes. Lots of synth pad, lots of synthesizer, lots of digital, lots of sampling. Yes, it was all there. Lots of looping. Yes, it was all there. Now here's the thing. I have been very critical of bands in the past who rely too heavily on the digital. When they claim to be a hard rock / metal band. And yet their guitars, if any at all, there have been bands where I haven't heard guitars at all other than digital guitars. No, there have been songs by bands who claim to be metal, who claim to be hard rock, that don't even have real guitars in their songs at all. It's all digital. The guitars, the bass, even the drums are digital. And I have absolutely torn those bands and those songs to shreds. And rightfully so. Listen, if you're gonna be a metal band, if you're gonna be a rock band, shouldn't you be using rock instruments and not a freaking computer?
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. goddamn Christ!
I think so. What's that live show gonna look like? It's gonna look like one dude coming on stage with a computer, hitting the space bar to, start sequence, and there you go, there's your show. Congratulations, you did it.
You kidding me?
If I was in the crowd and I saw that, I would demand my money back. I would leave the show immediately. I would go to the promoter, I would say, look, this is not at all what I expected. This is garbage, give me my money back.
You suck!
But in this case, with this song, was the digital there? Absolutely it was. That's undeniable. And it was there through the entire song, start to finish. But here's the thing. For the first minute and 2 minutes, we'll say 2 minutes, was it the dominant voice? At times, yes. At times it was the dominant voice, in the verses in particular. But when the chorus kicked in, guitars and bass and analog drums, not digital drums, analog drums came to the front of the mix, pushing the digital to the back where it should be. Now, I had no issue with that. I had no problem with that. I'm still not thrilled about the usage of the digital, but I get it. For this song, was the digital needed? Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but yes. Yes, the digital was needed to help with something we're gonna talk about, which was one of the major factors for why this is up in the 8s. But the digital, trust me when I say this, it was needed. We'll talk about that more in a little bit. Instrumentally, was it anything mind-blowing? No, it wasn't mind-blowing. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was impressed with how well the musicians played their instruments. Honestly, what they played was very simple. From a chordal progression standpoint, from a notational selection standpoint, melodic lines, harmonic lines, everything that was done from a musicianship standpoint, very simple. Other than the rhythmic patterns, there were some rhythmic patterns in there, some syncopated rhythmic patterns that were really nice, very tight, very well done. And again, one of the driving forces behind the song itself. But here's the thing. While the chords themselves and the notes themselves may not have been impressive, they were very well done. They were simple, yes, but like I've said on the channel, hundreds, if not, no, actually it's been thousands of times I've said this by now. Simple can be effective when it's done properly. This is a great example how you could take a simple chord, just one chord, and you can hit up with this rhythmic pattern, this syncopated rhythmic pattern. So everybody across the board is on the same page, playing the same rhythmic pattern, and it's very impactful, very effective. And the purpose of it is to drive the song forward. I like that. For this song, I like it. Vocally, showing off a myriad of vocal styles and vocal approaches within the song. We had spoken word, we had melodic singing, we had some grit and growl, we had a little bit of everything. And every time she would switch up her vocal style, it fit the context of the song as far as where we are, and more importantly, where we're going next. Again, we're going to talk more at length about that in a little bit. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming. But what she did, how well she did it, sounded just fine to me. I had no issue with her vocals whatsoever. Here's the big factor when it came to this song getting an 8.2. You hear me talk a lot about songs evolving, songs growing. There's two ways songs can grow. Oh, actually, well, technically there's three. Number one, the song can not grow at all. The song could just, start here, go all the way through here, end here. I mean, and that's a very linear song. Honestly, I've never really enjoyed songs like that. I mean, they're fun to groove to, they're fun to bop along to, but I would never say in a million years that those songs are great. Never. Absolutely never. There are also songs that do evolve and do grow, but they're evolving and growing strictly for the sake of evolving and growing, just to say they did it. There's no direction, there's no rhyme or reason. It just evolves and grows in different these are usually songs that will, they'll grow and then they'll come down and then they'll go up here, then they'll go down and then they'll go down here and then they'll come up and then they'll go up again and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and down and down and down and down and up and down.
Wait, what? Hold on.
And they're just evolving and growing purely for the sake of evolving and growing. Now, I will give credit where credit's due. It's creative. It keeps me engaged. It keeps me curious to know what's going to happen next. But at the same time, when the song's over, there are 1,000 question marks. Like, what, why, where, and why, and how, and what was the reason?
Why are they doing this?
We didn't go anywhere. We literally were going up and down these hills and valleys, chasing our own tail. There was no start or finish other than, the song faded in, and then, we did this for 10, 15 minutes, and then the song fades out. But what did we accomplish? Was there ever a high point? Was there ever a point where we established this part as this is the hook, or this is the verse, or are we just simply going up and down just for the sake of going up and down? I've never been fans of those songs either. I mean, yes, they do evolve. Yes, they do change. Yes, they keep me vested and they keep me interested, but where did it go? It's like, why? What? Okay, we're going up. Great. Why? Why are we going up? Just so we can come down again? That doesn't make any sense. That there's got to be a purpose behind that growth, right? Right?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
There should be. They're not always. There is. Sometimes we get these songs that just go hip, and down, and up and down, and then down even further, and then come back up again with no rhyme or reason as to why.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then we have option 3, a song like this, where there is growth within the verses. Into it, I say verses, meaning two halves of the same verse. The verses are cut in half. We have the first half of the verse and the second half of the verse, very clearly defined by the different vocal styles. Here we go. The different vocal styles from the vocalist, who has two different approaches to both halves, clearly defining both halves. Then we get into the pre-chorus. Here's where the growth really starts to come into play. We had a little bit of growth within the second half of the verse with a vocal change, a little more melodic change, and then we get to the pre-chorus, where you really start to feel the swell. Now, here's where things get interesting. We hit the chorus. When the chorus hits, what happens? We've grown during the pre-chorus, we plateau, right? Now, normally people would say a plateau is a bad thing.
I respectfully disagree.
This is where the groove is going to happen. In that chorus, plateau. No more growth, No more up or down. We're gonna stay right here and let the listener really get a chance to headbang, really get a chance to get in the groove, really get a chance to feel the song. And then when it's over, it's done its damage, like a good DPS should do, what does he do? He gets out before he gets killed. Boy, let me tell you, there is nothing more ineffective than a dead DPS. Yeah, your burn's great while you're laying there dead. Great job. That's a fine looking dead body right there.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Dragons!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Way to go. You know, I'm so glad that you're doing so much damage as you're laying there dead. No, in the case here, they did exactly what DPS should do. They come in, plateau, do your damage, run through your loadout. Absolutely. Hit everything on that loadout. And then when you're done, before you die, get out. And that's exactly what they did. They brought it right back down again for the purpose of rebuilding up to another plateau for the second chorus. I got no issue with this. It plateaued again on the second chorus. Great. Here comes the breakdown. Shoom. Here is my favorite part of the song. We started out here. We're coasting along, but there's a little bit of growth, constant growth. But then, in the second half, the rate of growth greatly sped up. So we went, instead of a linear line from start to finish, we had a curvature. Man, that was nice. It was very, very well done. I like that suddenness toward the end where all of a sudden the rate of growth just accelerated and we're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we going? To the apex. And I loved that. I thought that was really, really smart. I absolutely dug it. The ending, I get it, you know, repeating the last measure 3 times and then a 4th measure to finalize. I get it. I absolutely get it. It did add that finality for sure. I dug this song. I could see this song being used as entrance music for a fighter. I absolutely could. I know it would get me hyped up if I was walking to the octagon or walking to the ring or whatever. You know, whatever sport you're doing. I mean, even professional wrestling, I could see some of the female wrestlers coming out with something like this. It would really set the house on fire, I have a feeling. No, it's a great tune. It's definitely gets you pumped up. It gets you fired up without question. And they do it in a very subtle way. Like I said, that growth. But again, growth with purpose. And that is the thing that a lot of bands just miss out on. When our song evolves and grows, yeah, it does. Sure, it goes up and down with no reason behind it, just for the sake of it. You know, this song, there's a very clear reason why. Come up, plateau, get back down again. Come up, plateau. Give the listeners a chance to get into the groove and really get into the song. Much better than what a lot of other bands do. No, I dug this. I absolutely dug this. I wasn't sure, like that when I did my first pause. I'm gonna be, if I'm being 100% honest with you folks, we hit that 2-minute mark, 2:10. I think we're at 2:14. I hit that pause button. I'm gonna be honest with you folks. I was thinking 6s, low 6s. I really wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't digging it. But I know this is cliche. I know it is. It's absolutely cliche, and I'm gonna wear it. This song did grow on me, and by the time we were done, I was like, I gotta hear this again. This was a fun song to listen to. It's not an amazing, outstanding, impressive song, not by any stretch, but it's definitely a great song, and it absolutely deserves that 8.2. That's where we're at, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got 8.2, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.